Hello guys, hello, my name is Yelena, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do graduation cake. Sorry for the mess, ignore that, that's part of the other cake I'm working on as well. But today let's do graduation hat cake. So on top of the cake I'm gonna do a hat, I'm gonna do it out of styrofoam. So I'm using this half of the bowl, and the top I cut out of the foam core. So the bowl is about 3¼ in diameter inches, and the top is about 5 inches. So to me this is looks okay. You can do smaller top if you like, or the whichever you think proportions are right is all good. So, and I'm gonna wrap it in fondant. So roll it out pretty thin. And I'm gonna wrap my dome. I'm gonna use piping gel. I got this at the local Hobby Lobby store. And I put it in a little pastry bag and I'll squeeze over some for the top, some for the half a circle, and spread it thinly. So you don't need whole bunch, just a little bit, just enough to make it sticky and the fondant sticks to it. Okay, so just like that. Spread it nicely. All right, and I'm gonna wrap it with the fondant. Just like as you will do the cake, start from the top and work your hands down the sides. Make sure there's no wrinkles. Cut it with the pizza cutter, just like that. Make sure it sticks all the way around the bottom as well. If the bottom part a little you missed spots, so it's not too sticky, you can always run your wet brush over if needed, like so, and cut excess using my little handy spatula, just like that, from outside inside. That's why the cut is nice and clean. And if you want, you can wrap the bottom of it as well, kind of seal it completely. I'm not gonna worry about it because this styrofoam is not gonna shed on the cake. It's very thick. So I'll just leave it like that, and let's go ahead and cover the top of the head as well. All right, so go ahead, cut the funnel, make sure it's big enough, and wrap it. All right, if you have bubbles on top, sometimes it happens, you can just take your needle tool and poke it and smooth it back out, so no problem there. And of course, make sure your fondant on top is enough to go on the side of the head. All right, so we're gonna kind of like wrap around the edge. So if you look sideways at the head, you're not gonna see the white showing through. We're not gonna worry about underneath, so you're not gonna see that, but the sides we need to cover nicely. And again, just like we just did at the dome, so wrap it over the edge, flip it on the other side, and cut the extra fondant from outside in. That way the cut is nice, just like that. And it kind of seals more to the edge of the foam core, if that makes sense. So very easy. And you can do, of course, that's different colors. If it's black graduation hats and we're gonna put tassel on it, you can do it right the day of you need it, so you don't need to dry the top part. Make sure it doesn't sag on you, so it's gonna hold strong and nice, and it always looks pretty nice too. Very clean. All right, so just like that, you have nice top part. Now to put it together and make sure it doesn't slide on you, I'm gonna use just a regular toothpick. Just put the top, make sure it's all nice and centered, right in the middle, and you just take a toothpick, find your center, and just stick it in. Okay, if you can't poke it through, use something. You can use a hammer and just hammer it in. I'm lazy to go look for it, so I'm gonna use what I have on hand, something hard, like this dowel cutters I have. So just like that, not anything special. And I'm gonna dab a little bit water for my tassel to stick. If toothpick sticks out too much, too high, you can always just snap it with your scissors, just like that. But make sure you leave a little bit out, that way it doesn't come off. And let's do tassel now. So for tassel, I'm gonna use black fondant and white fondant, and I'm gonna roll them in 2 sausages about the same thickness, so make sure it looks the same, and the same length, so they kind of match, like so, and start twisting them together. And you can roll them on a table, just like that, but see, I'm doing one hand rolls in one direction and another in the opposite direction. See? So that's how it will start to twist. Okay, and one side I'm gonna roll it up a little bit. That will go around the toothpick part. Just like that. So that's why if the toothpick is too high, you can trim it with your scissors, but make sure it's still there so you can put your tassel on, and that way it doesn't come off your head. Just like that. And let's make the rest of the tassel parts little end piece. You can cut it with a spatula, make it a little tassel-y, if that's a word. All right. And just finish it up. See, nothing to it. Very easy. Ta-da! So this is our graduation hat. I think it looks pretty cool. And let's now finish our cake. So the cake is, I already wrapped in fondant and I already started my little decoration. I just put white polka dots, so it will be pretty easy cake. Just wipe extra cornstarch off the board. All right, so I'm gonna put on top edge on the sides tassels all around the cake. So I already start pre-making some. It's just piece of fondant I rolled in ribbon, cut the edges, and rolled it up. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go all around it, alternating. The colors for this cake is white, black, and maroon. So that's why the hat is maroon, so kind of tie it all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the bottom part of the tassels first. And again, I'm just using a regular water. I'm rubbing my brush and make sure it's not too wet or the details will slide off the cake. You just need it just enough to make it sticky. All right, so this is all bottom parts, and now roll a little balls and we'll finish the top part of the tassel. All right, again, just a little bit water to make it stick. And just like that, just go around and stick the polka dot and finish the look so it looks like a little tassel. And again, I'm gonna do the white color first and then repeat with the rest, the other colors. And as I'm working with other individual colors, so right now I'm doing burgundy, so might as well, I need to do some burgundy polka dots. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well as I go. That way I'll be done with the color and put it away. just like that. All right, and this is letters. I already pre-made them. I didn't film them because they're super easy. I just cut out letters individually, put them each on a toothpick, dry them until they got hard, and paint gold. That's all to it. So let's go ahead, stick them in the cake. Just make sure you keep spacing in mind. Make sure it's all nice and even. All right, that will spell congrats. If you want, you can do the full word, congratulations. I will do letters a day or two ahead. Just make sure the letters are nice and dry for you. And here's our head to go on top. Ta-da! Alright, so this is finished cake. What you guys think? I think Tassel kind of make it look fun and cute, and the polka dots. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Don't forget to give me thumbs up, please. Yes, I'm sorry, fingers always dirty. And we'll see you next video. Bye, love you so much.